Performance skill number 18. Measure and record temperature, pulse, and respiration. Standard oral temperature is measured to within plus or minus 0.2 degrees of evaluator's reading unless a digital thermometer is used. Radial pulse is measured to within plus or minus 2 beats of evaluator's recording of rate. Respiration is measured to within plus or minus 2 respirations of evaluator's recording of rate. May be tested in the classroom or in the clinical setting. The evaluator must simultaneously count the rate for the length of time specified by the student and determine the correct rate. Pulse and respiration cannot be a combined procedure. They must be measured separately. Measured oral temperature. Positioned resident sitting or lying down. Activated the thermometer. Covered thermometer as appropriate. Place the thermometer probe appropriately. Instructed the resident to close mouth around the thermometer. Stayed with the resident during the entire procedure. Remove the thermometer when appropriate. Read the thermometer. Recorded and reported the results within plus or minus 0.2 degrees of the evaluator's recorded temperature reading. Measure radial pulse. Positioned resident sitting or lying down. Located radial pulse at wrist. Placed fingers over radial artery. Student does this first, then evaluator locates pulse on opposite wrist. Determined whether to count for 30 seconds or 60 seconds. Counted pulsations for 30 seconds and multiplied the count by 2, or for 1 minute if irregular beat. Student must tell when to start and end count. Recorded the pulse rate within plus or minus 2 beats per minute of pulse rate recorded by evaluator. Measure respiration. Position hand on wrist as if taking the pulse as appropriate. Determine whether to count for 30 seconds or 60 seconds. Counted respirations for 30 seconds and multiplied the count by 2, or for 1 minute if irregular. Student must tell when to start and end count. Recorded the respiratory rate within plus or minus 2 respirations per minute of respiratory rate recorded by evaluator.